Okay. Are you sure you haven't created it already? Like, did you run it twice? Because if you have already
Yes.
created a foreign key, it will then show an error. Can you, in the employee table, see if the key is there or not?
No, only primary key is there.
Okay, then it shouldn't be the case. So alter table employee, add constraint, differences, department ID, foreign key, the conflict occurred in. Okay, let me just have a look. Can you allow me to control?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so okay, this seems correct. Um, Let me just run it again. Okay.
Sir, I guess that foreign key it should be the employee ID, right?
In the employee table, no, no, no.
I hope I haven't made any spelling error.
No, I don't think that is the case. It is showing. Hmm. What could be the case? Add constraint is also fine. I hope your both the department ID are similar. Can I have a look at where you created the table? So department ID is here. Department ID is integer, integer. It is also fine. Okay. And it is also not created already. Okay. So this that of the department ID is also fine. Can you do the same with other, like if I were to create, let us say, employee, let us see if I were creating in the project table and I call it k underscore project, sorry, project underscore employee, and we will use the employee ID. I hope the spelling is employee ID in your this also, and I will use the difference table as the. Okay, are you trying to do something because I am writing?
No, actually it is in caps. So
It is fine. Caps is not an issue anyways. You
okay.
can you can change it later also. Like I'm just trying to see if we are able to create any employee ID or I'm sorry, any foreign key, or it is just this thing we are getting error in. So same error, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm not sure why this is happening. Maybe there is something with your database. Others it is working fine, right? Anyone else who's facing the same error?
That's working fine in my laptop.
Yes. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe you
Uh,
can.
Saurabh, I am also getting the same error.
Yes. Okay, I think your database is not allowing this to happen. Maybe you can try it, close it and try it again, like restart your server and try it again. After the session, we will have a look at this. So at this moment, leave it like this, and we will have a look at this. What is happening? Like you can restart your SQL once after the session, like after we have completed other things, and we will try to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So let me share my screen, and some of you have shared the responses in the chat box. I think I will copy this one from Satya. I hope it is fine. So it says alter table project, correct? Add constraint foreign key employee ID reference. Okay. So this will create a foreign key constraint in the uh, project table. Right, so this was about how we can create foreign key and relationship between tables. Now we will move forward with the update query. Till here, any doubts in the meaning of foreign key, why and how we are creating it in the select statement, in the alter table statement? Okay.
Sir, is there the case that in foreign key it is allow the null or the duplicates?
Yes,
Because
in
in
foreign key there can be. You've seen in this table. Let us see the project table. When I say department ID is a foreign key, or sorry, employee ID is a foreign key, it can have repeated values. Okay, it does not have here. Let us see the employee table. Right, so see the department ID is getting repeated, no, 123, 123, 321. So it can be repeated.
and in one table, how many key we can consider as a foreign key?
As many as we want. Foreign key does not have any limitation, but primary key can only be one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so now moving forward with the update query, and this update statement is used to modify the records in a table. So what is the record? Is it a row or is it a column?
It's go
And what do we call column?
fields.
Fields, correct. So to update the rows, as I've told you, when someone asked that we can only use alter table on columns, when we want to update the values within the table, we will use the update statement. That is to change the values in the row. Right. This is the syntax, and we mostly use where condition. So let me help you out with the same. Let us suppose I want to update my table. Okay. And what I want to do, I don't want to add a column or delete a column. I just want to add, so like, let us say this Smith, the second person. I want to change his salary to 75,000. Or I want to change this person's last name, or I want to, change the department ID of this person. Then I can use the update table statement. It is very simple. You just have to write update employee. This is the column name. Then you have to write set. Okay. So as you can see, set here defines the column to be updated, and where specify the condition. So set, what is the column I want to update? If I want to change this value from 70 to 75,000,
Salary.
Salary.
I will write salary. Set salary is equal to 75,000. Where, which column will I use here? I will use
Salary.
employee ID.
Employee ID is equal to 1.
Right.
Employee underscore ID is equal to 2 actually, because I'm trying to
2,
change the J, right? So when I'll run this, see here 70,000 is the salary of Jane Smith. I will execute this. I will see the table again, and you can see now the salary of Jane Smith is 75,000. Right. So this is how we can update the values within the table. Very simple. Now here we have used this where thing. So let us understand a little bit more details about what is where. And it is also used with select statement. So what it is all about, right? So last topics for today would be our where clause, alias, and concatenation. We'll understand them one by one, don't worry. So first of all, let us focus on the where clause. Right, update statement is clear to you. Any questions in this? Someone is writing. Can you please help if I wanted to update 2 or more values? Okay, what exactly are you trying to update? Can you give me an example?
Like if I want to update the salary of the employee ID for 235, then what would be the case?
Okay, so same salary, if you are going to update, so you have to write in here. I will teach you what is in tomorrow's class. And if you want to like update a particular value in all of them, then you can use this. Otherwise, you will have to use it one by one for all the people. So if all of them should have 75,000, you can write 2, 3, 4, 5, but you have to use in here, and you have to write this in bracket, which we will understand in the next class what is in and how to use it. But if you want to give different salaries, like I want to give 75,000 to this, and 85,000 to Emily, and 92,000 to Sophia, then you will have to do it one by one. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
And
moving forward.
what if
Mhm.
if I want to set the multiple columns, like say surname and salary both together if I want to change it with one query.
Okay, so you want to change salary, comma, let us say first name to 75, comma, hello or something. You are saying like this?
Yes, sir.
I don't
For
think you can do it like this. You will have to write it like single, you have to write it in a single column way.
So can't we like set statement can't be used by comma like after 75,000?
No, it will throw an error because see, if you are using this single column here, then you can only update a single column here, right? If you want to, okay, someone is saying something. I think somebody is on unmute.
Yeah, what if I want to update the name as well for the employee ID too? So should I write this query again, or should I use the set salary 75,000 column surname is equal to like that?
Okay, can you repeat again?
If I want to update the surname as well for the
Okay.
employee ID, then can I
Then
use
you
the
can, yes, you can write comma and you have to use the set statement again. So let us say, as I think you also asked, like if you want to change first name and salary in a single query, right?
yeah, right.
So you can write like this, like update set column one is equal to this, and then you can write again a set statement, and you can write, let us say first name for employee it is John, right? Jane. So I will change it to, let us say Jane with the double E, right? So I'll write it as Jane. And still, I think with the where clause, it will give us an error. So we will then have to use the case statement. Okay. So actually, this is out of scope here, what we are trying to do. For that, we will have to use the case statement where we give condition like set where, set where, set where. So that is what we'll understand in the coming lectures, which, okay, let me just do it. Which is when we are dealing with 2 or 3 or 4 different conditions, right? Like simultaneously, if employee ID is equal to 2, then salary is equal to 75,000. If it is equal to 2, then name is equal to 50. If it is equal to 3, okay, name cannot be 50, but let us say Saurabh. And if it is equal to 3, then salary is equal to 75,000. So when we have this multiple set of condition we are trying to execute within a single query, then it would be a case statement if you have multiple columns. We'll understand case statement also in the later part when we will try to understand how to do multiple, mostly dealing in conditional statement with where clause. But again, if you want to do this set command with multiple things, you cannot do it directly. You will have to use the case statement. Okay. Okay, just a second. So moving forward with the where clause. Okay. Now these three things, like this where especially is the most important part that you will deal a lot. And alias is also very, very important. Concatenation is a string function that is also required. Even not that much, you don't use it that much, but still it is important from the point of textual functions. So where clause filters record based on a condition, right? So if let us say very simply, I want to get the details of the employees where salary is, let us say, greater than 70,000, right? So then what will I write? Select star from employee where salary is greater than 70,000, right? This is how we write it. Very, very simple. You can execute it and you can get all the values where salary is 70,000. You can do it with equal to sign, with less than sign. If it is a character and you are using a equal to sign, then it has to be a like written within single quotes. One more thing, if you want, let us say, want to get employee ID greater than 5 or less than 5, then also you can use the where clause in a similar case. And if you just want to get certain details, like if you want only the first name from employee, where salary is greater than 70,000, then you can get the first name also. Right. So this is clear to you what is where clause and why do we use it? Just very simple. Whenever there is a condition in your query, you can use a where clause. Okay, we can use multiple conditions also within a where clause, like if the salary is greater than 70 or less than 80, or if the salary is greater than 70 and department ID is same. So we will understand those and or in the coming part also, like how to write those kind of queries also. Here I am just trying to explain you what is a where clause and why do we use it. Right, so it is used to filter the records based on a condition. Clear to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Now, second thing, that is alias allows you to rename a column on a table temporarily in the result set. So look very carefully here, because we will use it a lot when we will do joins and other things. It is a very, very simple concept. See, let us say in my salary column, I want to get it as a different column, but only in this part here. You understand that this is a result set. It is not the actual database, but the result set that you can manipulate. Right. If I write select first name, last name, it will show me only the first name and the last name, right? But in the table, all the things are as it is there. There is no change in the table. Correct? Now, if I want to see here salary as, let us say, money, then I can just write select salary as money from employee. Now what will happen? Or let us write here as total money, because money is a keyword. We can even write money, but it is not a good practice. Okay, so I'll write total underscore money. When I will run this, it will show total underscore money. Right, so I can write, let us say, employee ID, comma salary as total money. Right, and I will execute this same query without this as statement. Right, this as is used for a alias. If I write exactly the same statement without this as, you will see that I get employee ID and salary. So did you understand the difference between two? I will run them both in single go. You understand what is the difference? Just that in the result set, it will show a different name. The column is not renamed. The table still has a salary column which stored the values. Only in the result set, it will show me as total money. Clear to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you
Right
repeat
now,
this, Saurabh, please?
sure. See, when I say I will use a as statement, it will do exactly the same what it was doing. It will select the salary, but it will select the salary with the name of total money. Only the name of the column would be changed only in this query that I am running. Table mein name would be the same. It is still stored as salary, but when I will use select employee ID salary as total money, it will select that column, and the name of the column for that particular result set would be total money. ठीक है, so इसका usage you will understand in later on, when, like I'm saying a lot of later on, but when we will do joins, you will understand why this is important. As of now, it might see a little bit useless why we are even doing this, right? But when I write this as statement within this query, like inside this query only, this salary is now renamed as total money. Okay, within this query only. So whatever thing you will write in this particular query, after this, it would consider salary column as total money column. So the column has been renamed, not in the table, but within this single query. Clear now?
Yes.
Okay, you will understand this also in the next time when we will do concatenation. So in the next query, I will concatenate two string, and you will understand why this could be used there. Okay, so now let us go back and understand what is concatenation. Very simple, adding the two strings. So if you write, let us say A, B plus CD, concatenation will do A, B, C, D. Clear what is concatenation? Adding the two strings. As simple as it is, right? Any doubts in what it is? So in the employee table, what are the two strings you think we can concatenate?
First name and
First
last
name, last.
First name and last name, right? So what you have to do is you have to concatenate and you just have to write select. Okay. We'll write here as select first name plus, I will write space here, plus last name. I think last name has been renamed to surname in your data as full name from employee. Okay.